You were mentioning your cash position, and then I added on top of that your view about going into a recession.
Exactly. I remember being an analyst 15 years ago, back around 2010, and I was talking to a buy-sider. I'm not going to say the buy-sider's name, but I was giving an update in terms of Apple's performance and the strength in their business. And the buy-sider stood up in the meeting and just simply walked out as I was telling him all these good things. I was astonished. His two lieutenants addressed me and said, the reason why he walked out is that you simply don't get the joke, is that, yes, the businesses are fine today, but give it 3 and 6 months and you will see what's going to happen. I am a pragmatic approach. I'm an optimist, but I do think we are going to see some rifts of recession. And I do suspect that at the point when the recession actually starts, that's when I think that these tech names really start working again. And so if you take the view that these rates will cause some form of a recession, I think that it's prudent to be still deploying through the bottom here into the fall.
Right, and when we look on the company side, Gene, some can take this moment to be opportunistic, especially ones with large cash balances. Who do you think can afford to do that? What does that mean for some of the smaller companies that cannot? And I loved that sort of thread that you posted a while ago, talking about how Apple saw the opportunity to kill its golden goose of the iPod, but birthed, 25 more with the iPhone. Who's going to rise to this moment if you had to look across the tech landscape for opportunity?
Well, I think it's Apple is still one of the big beneficiaries there. I mentioned my caution about broader tech. I do not have caution around Apple. I'm optimistic that they will continue to power through this, in part because I believe that they're going to get into large addressable markets while at the same time having a sustainable business. I don't think Apple's going to have problems in the next 3 to 6 months in anticipation of this recession. So to answer your question, Dee, I think Apple's in a great place. I believe that they want to desperately get into the automotive business. I'm stopping short of saying that they're going to get into that business. But if they do make good on that opportunity that they're working on, that is a massive unlock in terms of value. And I think that that would continue to appreciate shares through the back half of this year. Another company I'm still optimistic on is Tesla, despite its high valuation. I just think that what they're doing is something that is incredible. It's been well detailed. Don't need to go into it beyond that. Traditional auto is in a tight spot. I just look at what Tesla's doing and think this is not going to turn out well for traditional auto. And so those would be two companies. And the last piece here I would add, when we think about this bubble bursting, we're going to see a lot of M&A in the middle and back half of this year. A lot of these darlings that are down 60, 70, 80%, they're going to get scooped up, even with antitrust. And I think that there's some opportunities to troll for M&A opportunities within that bucket.